Anthony Oluwafemi Olaseni Joshua MBE is a British professional boxer from Watford, England, competing in the heavyweight division. He is currently promoted by Matchroom Sport. Early life: Joshua was born in Watford to Nigerian parents. He attended school at King's Langley Secondary School. Amateur career: a late starter in the sport, Joshua only took up boxing in 2007, aged 18, when his cousin suggested he take up the sport. His club, Finchley ABC in Barnet, North London, is also home to professional heavyweight, Derek Chisora. Joshua won the 2009 and 2010 Haringey Box Cup. Joshua won the Senior ABA Championships in 2010, in only his 18th bout, and later turned down £50,000 to turn professional. Turning down that £50,000 was easy. "I didn't take up the sport for money, I want to win medals." He also went on to win the same tournament the following year. In 2010 his domestic success earned him a place on the GB boxing team, and later the same year he became British Amateur Champion at the GB Amateur Boxing Championships after defeating Amin Issa. In October 2011 he was named Amateur Boxer of the Year by the Boxing Writers Club of Great Britain. He was knocked down and beaten by Dillian Whyte. http://www.boxingnewsmagazine.com/ view-article.asp article @2156, 2011 World Amateur Boxing Championships. During the 2011 World Amateur Boxing Championships in Baku, Azerbaijan, Joshua marked his sudden arrival on the world scene when he beat Italian reigning world and Olympic champion Roberto Camarol, and went on to stop Eric Pfeiffer of Germany in the semis before losing by a single point to local boxer, Magomedrazel Majidov, winning a silver medal. En route to the final, Joshua secured his place at the 2012 Olympic Games in the 91 kg+ division as a relative newcomer to the elite level of the sport. 2012 Olympics Games: Joshua went into the 2012 London Olympics as a novice on the international scene, despite being a world silver medalist. He received a tough draw in the last 16 of the super heavyweight event, in Cuban Island E7, ranked number 4 in the world by AIBA and nephew of the three-time Olympic champion, Felix Savon. The home boxer battled through 3 tough rounds in his opening contest before being given the result 17-16. This decision caused some controversy, with some observers believing Savon had clearly won the bout whilst others taking the view that he had won on merit. In his next bout he fought 2008 Beijing Olympic silver medalist, Zhilai Zhang, dropping his taller opponent in the middle round. Joshua won by 15-11, guaranteeing at least a bronze medal. In the semi-final Joshua met Kazakhstan boxer, Ivan Chko, but despite Joshua's height disadvantage he won by 13-11 victory, gaining a place in the Olympic final. Joshua met 32-year-old reigning Olympic champion and former twice world champion, Roberto Camarol of Italy, in the closing bout. After conceding the first round to Camarol, a man he had already beaten the previous year, Joshua grew into the fight and fought back to level the scores. After the third round, Joshua was announced winner via countback and the new Olympic champion. During the Olympic Games, Joshua was assisted by GB boxing coach, Paul Wormsley. After the triumph, Joshua vowed to remain level-headed. "If fame comes, I'm going to be okay with it, but I don't want to be hyped up and made out to be something I'm not." He was appointed member of the Order of the British Empire and the 2013 New Year Honours for services to boxing. Professional career: on July 24, 2013 it was confirmed that Joshua had turned professional under the Matchroom Sport promotional banner. Joshua made his professional debut on October 5, 2013 at the O2 Arena in London in the main event of a card featuring Scott Quigg's successful WBA super bantamweight title defense against Joandris Salinas, beating Italian Emanuele Leo by a TKO in the first round. Joshua's second professional fight was against English heavyweight Paul Butlin at the Motorpoint Arena, Sheffield on October 26, 2013. The bout was stopped in the second round when the referee decided Butlin was taking too much punishment and declared Joshua the winner by TKO. Joshua's third professional fight was on the Prize Fighter Series card against Croatian, Hrvoje Kasić, on November 14, 2013. Joshua got a TKO victory in the second round, achieving his third knockout victory in a row. On February 1, 2014 on the undercard of Lee Selby against Rendell Munro, Joshua scored a second-round TKO victory over Dorian Darch to take his record to 4-0. On March 1, 2014 on the undercard of Ricky Burns against Terence Crawford, Joshua defeated Hector Alfredo Avila with a first-round KO, in Glasgow, Scotland. On May 31, 2014, Joshua knocked out Matt Legg in one round on the undercard of Carl Froch against George Groves in Wembley Stadium. In Joshua's seventh professional fight, on the 12th of July 2014, in the Echo Arena, Liverpool, he defeated Englishman Matt Skelton via second-round stoppage. In Anthony Joshua's eighth professional fight, on the 13th of September 2014, against German heavyweight Konstantin Erich, Joshua took his undefeated record to 8-0 with a third-round stoppage victory, in the Manchester Arena. Joshua is scheduled to make his ninth professional appearance against Denis Bakhtov on October 11, 2014 at the O2 Arena in London, for the WBC International Heavyweight title. Professional boxing record, personal life. Anthony Joshua grew up in Watford, England, later moving to live with family in London where he took up boxing. Before boxing, Joshua worked as a bricklayer and on building sites. In 2011, Joshua was arrested for possessing cannabis with intent to supply. At a Crown Court hearing, he was sentenced to a 12-month community order and 100 hours unregistered trademark unpaid work after pleading guilty to the offence. Joshua has expressed an interest in chess as well as reading as a way to reinforce his boxing and tactical abilities. See also, 2012 Olympics gold post boxers in the United Kingdom, references. External links. Professional boxing record for Anthony Joshua from BoxRec, Anthony Joshua biography and Olympic results sports-reference.com, Anthony Oluwafemi Olaseni Joshua International Boxing Association, official website, Anthony Joshua on Twitter.